Welcome to this combat mission Battle for Normandy gameplay video. This is the first in a series of videos covering the Market Garden module campaign The Road to Nijmegen. Now if you want to skip this campaign briefing and also the first mission briefing, then you should have coming up on the screen now where the mission actually starts. So let's start with the description. Situation: 17th September 1944, Holland. After nearly 2 months of bitter fighting in the hedgerows of Normandy, the breakout from the bridgehead was so dramatically successful that the Allies were now advancing ahead of their pre-D-Day forecasts. The Germans' collapse was so complete that they were falling back faster than the Allies could advance. With the success came the problem of supplying the spearheads, and the two Allied armies, one under Montgomery and the other under Patton, argued the case for prioritising their respective forces. When the Dutch resistance informed the Allies that the Germans were in a state of panic, Montgomery devised a bold new operation to take full advantage of the panic and seize a bridge across the Rhine, bringing the war to an end before Christmas. It was such a bold concept and its prize so enticing that the Allied High Command decided to endorse Montgomery's plan, known as Operation Market Garden. His operation had 2 phases: Market and Garden. Market would lay a carpet of airborne troops deep behind the front lines in an attempt to capture and hold the bridges that would be needed for the second part of the operation. The plan required 3 airborne divisions, and so control of the 2 US airborne divisions was given to Montgomery. The US 101st would seize the bridges near Eindhoven, the US 82nd the bridges at Nijmegen, and the British 1st the bridges at Arnhem. Garden would see British armoured forces drive up a single highway to link up with these airborne forces. The schedule was incredibly tight, and the survival of the airborne forces depended on keeping to that schedule. However, the Germans were reported to be in such disarray that success seemed viable. Unfortunately, Market Garden could not be launched until mid-September, and the delay allowed the Germans enough time to halt their flight and assemble a formidable camp group out of the disorder and chaos that inevitably ensued as a result of their long flight from Normandy. Okay, now we get on to the friendly forces. The campaign follows the fortunes of 3 Allied formations through the first 5 crucial days of Market Garden. 82nd Airborne, which is A and C companies, and D and E companies. Irish Guards, A and B companies, and the A Squadron. The 82nd would drop to the south of Nijmegen and secure a number of bridges across the canal, as well as the Groesbeek Heights, a large forested hill from which the Germans, if left in control of this feature, could observe the Allies' intended supply lines. To them would also fall the task of securing the vital rail and road bridges across the Maas River at Nijmegen. The 1505A Company would land and secure the landing zone near a small village called Graafbergen. The 1505C Company would land and secure the approaches to the Reich at Mook and Reithorst. 2nd 505D and E Companies landed northeast of their intended landing zones and were tasked with securing the Groesbeek Heights, as well as assisting the 504 with the capture of the bridges near Molenhoek and the Human Lock Bridge. I do apologise if I have mispronounced any words. Enemy forces. The Germans would have more than just old men to fight the Allies. While the US airborne landings would fall upon poorly equipped and prepared rear area security forces, the British airborne forces would quickly run into the remnants of 2 SS armoured divisions refitting near Arnhem. The best of the German forces might have been destroyed or run down during the course of 5 years of war, but even with what was left, they would be able to inflict a defeat upon the Allied forces. The The weather gods were not to smile favourably upon the Allied forces. Once again, when the Allies were denied total control of the air, the Germans were able to demonstrate effectively to them that there was still a lot of fighting to do before the war was won. Okay, we've now got a plan with a list of the missions. Important note to player, the X missions. If you lose 2 consecutive missions, you will start playing the X version of all the following missions. The X versions have 3-hour time limits when the Allies are the attackers. Missions where the AI is attacking have normal time limits. Further, your units will be resupplied and rested in full after each mission. This is intended to help the player who is struggling with the difficulty to complete the campaign he has paid to play. Bit of a strange way of putting it. So, the mission list. Day 1, Sunday the 17th of September. Mission 1, E&F Company, A Perfect Sunday. Mission 2, A Company, Grafhagen. Mission 3, Irish Guards, Breakout from Neerpelt Bridgehead. Mission 4, Irish Guards, The Check at Hoek. Mission 5, C Company, Reithorst. Mission 6, C Company, Mook. Mission 7, E Company, The Human Lock Bridge. Mission 8, Irish Guards, The Dealshirk Bridge. Day 2, Monday the 18th of September. Mission 9, C Company, Night Fight. Mission 10, A Company, Papenburg. Mission 11, C Company, Red Sun Rising. Mission 12, Irish Guards, Ulst. Mission 13, F Company, Badlands. Day 4, Wednesday the 20th of September. Mission 14, C Company, Here We Fight. Mission 15, A and C Companies, Turning Back the Tide. Mission 16, E and F Company, Hunner Park. All missions designed by Paper Tiger. The designer would like to thank the following for the hours of hard work they put into testing this for me: Spoon Pleasure Beast 2, Yankee Dog, Normal Dude and Meat Eater. Here we are for the first mission, A Perfect Sunday. Right, now it says victory conditions: destroy enemy AA guns 150 points, enemy casualties 250, friendly conditions 80% 100, exit for Fox Company is 300. Situation: Nikolai and Grosbeek, 1325, Sunday the 17th September 1944. To the men of the 2505 flying over the fields and villages of Holland on that clear and sunny afternoon, it seemed like the perfect Sunday outing. The ideal would not last long, however. To avoid a dangerous convergence of aircraft near Drop Zone November, the men of the 2505 were diverted to a secondary drop zone to the north-east of Grobeek. As the men descended, they came under fire from German light flak units stationed near the small village of Camp. Mission: your mission is to destroy German AA guns, 150 victory points, destroy German forces, 250 victory points, exit for Fox Company, friendly condition 100 victory points. Deny control of objectives Able and Baker to the enemy. It is not, repeat, not necessary to occupy these 2 locations. You have 1 hour 10 minutes with some extra time to secure your objectives. Friendly forces. At the start of the mission, the first men to land are Easy Company, 1st Platoon. The remainder of E and F Companies will land randomly in waves over the course of the first 10 minutes of the mission. Battalion mortars will become available shortly after the mission commences. You'll be able to call on air support during your mission. You'll be informed when it becomes available. T plus 10, 1 section of medium mortars, and there seems to be a 5-minute addition, up to 5-minute additional delay. T10 Spitfire, 9 Strafe, again it's got anything up to a 10-minute delay. T15 Spitfire, 9 Strafe, again that's anything up to a 10-minute delay. Enemy forces. There are a small number of light flak guns situated in the fields behind the tiny village of Camp. There are also security forces located in the village of Nijmegen. They number no more than a full company, and their quality and will to fight is estimated to be poor. Plan. Weather is clear. Wind strength is medium. Wind direction southwest. Okay. So let's go on. Right, here we are. Now, I have, if you've not noticed already, reinstalled my mods, apart from one set of mods, which is the terrain graphics. Now, you notice that the terrain is rather bright, and the terrain graphics desaturates the colour. Now, why haven't I done it? It's because I am going to use war movie lighting, and it looks better with the standard terrain graphics than with the desaturated ones that I've got. Okay, that's a brief explanation. Let's have a look. So here we've got camp, which isn't too far from our starting position, and that said, we don't seem to have a setup zone, so they're fixed starting places. We've got a farm and buildings here. Right on the edge of the village. We seem to have some information about enemy positions over here. You can set that up within a scenario editor. We've got an objective here, Hendrix Shrove. And finally, we've got the exit for F Company and Nijmegen here. So that's just a brief look. Now, what I'm going to do is have a further look at the terrain and try and come up with a plan and get back to you. So I'll be talking to you in a few minutes. Thank you. I've decided, as I've only got this one platoon, plus I've got the E Company HQ, which has got a radio. So, well, first of all, the E Company HQ, I'm going to try and work his way around to position roughly here, which I hope will give me some sighting or a set-off point for setting up the air support when it comes online, because that can take several minutes before it actually will hit. So I want to get my guy into position first. First platoon, I've decided, whilst I'm waiting for the others to arrive, I like this farmhouse. It gives me an overview of this position here and here. So I'm going to try and put some troops inside these buildings, which will also give me a little bit of an oversight into camp. And with the arrival of the next platoon at some point, I'm going to start pushing down this road with the trees on either side towards this German position. And I am hoping that this building will give me some suppression onto this position while I do that. The next step will be this taking this building here, pushes me up a little bit further, and obviously clearing these buildings if there's any enemy troops in them. Once I've secured the position, and obviously everything could change at any time, the next step is going to be to take this farm buildings here, this Hendrik Shrove, and finally onto the exit and Nicolaine. Now, that said, once I get troops onto this tree line here, and also I've got my my company HQ here, I should have some eyes on this, and over a while, if there are any enemy troops here, which is more than likely, I'll be able to spot them and maybe suppress and outflank down this route here. So, that is the plan. I've set up my initial moves. So let's go ahead and hit the start button. I have given my troops initial pauses just in case they're going to come under enemy fire immediately, although some of them will start moving immediately. I've got them doing a hunt command, so if they did spot any enemy units they wouldn't move any further. As you can see, everyone's starting to move forward. Oh! I've just had
Let's go!
a casualty over there.
Keep moving! Let's go!
We'll have a look in a second. We'll rewind back and see where that came from. Might have to cancel some movements. It looks like we've got enemy forces in that farmhouse. Let's just see what happened here. It's my HQ support team. Oh, it's 3rd squad. Got some soldiers just here in this wall. Lost a man already. Got some suppressing fire going down on the building area here. Machine gun is just being set up. They've got a clear sight on that German unit there.
Listen up!
So I'm starting to advance these guys forward. A little bit of suppressing fire going down. I moved 2nd Squad 18 up. And these guys I'm going to bring up into this position, 2nd Squad.
Listen up! Advance!
is that someone behind the wall? We've caused at least one casualty. And there's one guy, two guys moving off, backing out of it. Want to be careful though. There's another one. Just to let you know, the company HQ is steadily moving forward as I'm beginning my assault on the farmhouse here. Got these guys running forward. There's another one bugging out. Might be the same team. These guys I'm moving up. Going to get them closer before we do an assault. There's more Germans coming out. Looks like he's got a Panzerfaust on his back. Let's come back slightly. Yep, looks like Panzerfaust on his back. These could be old sound contacts from the guys that are pulled out. And these guys are still firing. So I've got more suppressive fire as I start to move onto the farmhouse. Goes my next squad forward. Still got those sound contacts, but they might be old. Now I've stopped the movement of my other teams. Zoom out slightly. Sorry, I forgot that I turned the trees off slightly, so the trees and shrubbery are back on. Oh, we've got had a contact over there. Let's go back a bit.
Look out. Contact. Achtung, unten bleiben.
Okay, that's my HQ support team spotted them. Steadily moving forward.
Move it! Go, go, go!
Listen up.
Hold your
Got
position.
these on a hunt move. Give them a little bit of time to spot. I'm just going to pause this for a second or two. Just to let you know, the 3rd platoon has arrived and I'm reassembling them around here. I'm going to use them to push into camp and further on. They do have a mortar team and I've decided to detach them from 3rd platoon and I'm going to keep them with my company HQ. Now another thing is I've got 2 definite contacts. One of them is a heavy machine gun and this other one looks like well, it's a single soldier. Well, that could be part of a whole squad moving up onto this hedgerow here. Now the other thing, the other contact here, which is the heavy machine gun, he's got some sort of sighting on my team here that are moving up on the right flank of this field towards the farmhouse. So I was going to do just a quick hunt command over here, but now I've got them running quickly. So with all of that in mind, let's continue with the action. Didn't really want to do that. Oh, he spotted that guy again. As you can see, they're all moving. 3rd platoon are reassembling where I want them.
Take a look at that.
I had thought that 3rd platoon was safe moving down there, but I have taken a casualty.
Keep moving. Let's go.
So I'm slowly moving my company HQ down here. Hopefully they'll be able to... Oh, that's some heavy fire going on there. Meanwhile, we're moving up, and we're now pretty close to getting ready to assault the building, but with all this heavy machine gun looks like we've got incoming mortar fire from some sound contacts over here. So I'm getting my mortar team to set themselves up and start firing down there. Now they only have 20 rounds, so it's not going to go on for very long. But if I can neutralise them, whoever they are, I'm going to actually bring 3rd squad from 1st platoon over to that line. Over here, oh, they've already done it. I had one of the teams moving to this building here. I have to keep an eye on that. So 2nd platoon have just turned up, and I'm going to leave them more or less in situ. See how my mortar team are doing. I think I'm going to put another team in one of these ground floors. Something with a heavy machine gun. So they're firing. Going a bit long at the moment. Right, so I'm starting to manoeuvre elements of 3rd platoon up to get in position to start my move on camp. And the position's down here. I'm getting an awful lot of sound contacts down here near the Hendrickshove farm, and also along here as well. And as you can see, Also in these buildings. Got one of my machine gun teams in there. Let's just pause this for a second. First platoon of Fox Company, they've just turned up. So I'm leaving them in situ just at the moment, but I might move them to the crest of this here so that I've got some eyes down on that side. Maybe some of the heavy weaponry can start shooting at them. On my right flank, 3rd platoon, they have taken a couple of casualties. Not too happy about that. I'm going to have to watch to see how that transpires, but that's probably from these buildings here. We've got looks like a German HQ group, and as I said before, that squad. So 3rd platoon have hit the dirt for now. Let's just see how this goes. Oh, do they look as if they're on the move? Yes, they are leaving. Not much else is going on. I'm going to start moving the 3rd platoon again. 3rd and 2nd platoon of Fox Company have turned up, and as you can see, these guys are in a little bit of a difficult situation. Now you may be wondering about what all this stuff is that's moving across. It's not a graphical glitch. It's actually meant to be clouds. So this mortar team are a little bit out of the way, but I've got them getting them to set up their mortar so they can shoot at whoever they can see. So I'm trying to sort out these platoons, get them closer together, working together. I've got a bit of a top-down view on at the moment. I'm trying to get my various platoons reorganised. I'm starting to shuffle forward towards camp with 3rd platoon. Also trying to get 2nd platoon with Fox Company organised and maybe approach on these guys. These are automatically now firing. I haven't given them a target order onto these guys, which is quite good because it's allowing these to move forward slightly. Oh, they're taking fire from somewhere. Just replay that and see if we can see where it's coming from. Let's put the trees back on. Sorry about that. Keep forgetting to do that. I find it easier to take the trees off when I'm doing some of the moves. It's just remembering to take it off, turn them back on. Sorry.
Listen up.
Oh, from there. 2 guys down.
Watch out. Get down.
Let's freeze it for a second. It's a heavy machine gun. We'll have to try and take that out. Okay, again, my companies are still reforming up. As you can see, they're moving around, but I'm trying to make a little bit of an advance towards camp. Also, the farmhouse here, I'm trying to consolidate my position, but I'm coming under heavy fire from here, so I'm hoping 3rd platoon over here is going to help to neutralise them. I'm trying to get some mortar fire from these guys onto him, but he's losing an awful lot of men. I think that's going to happen. I think I've lost that mortar team. There's only 2 guys left. I'm trying to get some... Oh, there goes another one at least. Some fire down on this guy. I've also noticed that there's a couple of flak guns down here, obviously, because that's where they're meant to be. I need to get my forward observers. Oh! Looks like my forward observer team's been wounded. Guy's a pain in the neck. There's my mortars. It's just a range one. He'll be adjusting. He's gone to ground, but hopefully my next few mortars will take him out. Meanwhile, over on the right flank, I'm starting to move forward here. On my left flank, I'm trying to move these guys up.
Move it. Let's go.
So I'm still moving forward on the right. Sorry if I seem to be repeating myself so quickly, but doing the turns does take a bit of time. Ooh. It's a bit fortuitous putting those rounds down. All manner of enemy soldiers there. So Have a look at this from the beginning, see what we can see. That's that heavy machine gun team. I've got some more shooting from over there. You can see I've got quite a bit of mortars coming in, maybe a bit too much, but still. I've been looking at the timings, and although I've got 52 minutes left, I'm making very slow progress. I was hoping to have this sorted out by with 30 minutes left to do the final assault onto Nijmegen. But we're going slowly, so I'm going to do more, rather than micro managing the units and moving them very small steps forward. I'm going to be a bit more pushy, so I'm expecting more casualties. So with that in mind, we are sending 3rd platoon to start to take these buildings. So because it takes so long to get my air support down, because I need to hit these flak guns, I am moving my forward observer up into a position here, which is a little bit dicey, but does give good sighting over here, and if I want to, Nijmegen as well. I'm pushing forward, what are they, 2nd platoon onto Hendrikshoeve. I do apologise if I do mispronounce anything. So there's a lot of buildings down here that I've got to clear. Let's go with our observer team. As you can see, I'm moving this platoon quite quickly forward. Some of the units hanging back to provide cover as others move forward, but I'm being a little bit more risky with it. It's my mortar team that's depleted, so they'll take up the position where the observer team is going to go first, just to make sure that I'm not going to get any casualties there, because if I lose these guys, I'm not going to be able to call in my air support. I've already lost the commander in my other observer team, so this is my one shot. Okay, so we've still got these guys moving forwards. Over here we've still got the F Company number 2 platoon moving up. I've hopefully decimated these guys here, so I've got one squad here that's going to take up position along here, whilst the others are going to take the building. Some firing going on here. Now my troops have spotted this unit here from down the road. Let's just click on him. You can see these guys have spotted him. Just laid down some short suppression fire on this building here, whilst this team here are going to assault the building. Well, they're going to assault the building next to it, and then the other team I'm going to have to get in there to assault the building they're in.
Pay attention.
You can see here we've got a German heavy machine gun team, so I'm targeting them with one of my teams here. While my guys here are nicely moving into position. Should have this building cleared by the end of the turn. I've set up my 2 air support to strike on this area, and it's going to be 13 minutes. So just to let you know, F Company is moving up on the left flank, as I'm moving on the right flank. First squad of E Company, 3rd platoon, is moving into position, ready to assault this building, where I think is one of the few remaining pieces of German resistance in this small cluster of buildings. Oh, they're spotted. At least they've got him covered. He's gone. Okay, as you can see, I've got F Company moving forward, and they've still got quite a way to go. I'm going to cross them into this field and then on. I seem to have secured this area, just moving, splitting this squad up to occupy the outside of the building and also take a position here. I've got some sound contacts there, and also I'm getting contacts along here, which seems reasonable enough. But I'm returning fire. It doesn't seem to be anything too horrendous coming at me.
Enemy infantry sighted.
What was that? Oh. My team here came under fire, they still are, from these 2 free AA guns. So I'm trying to put some suppressive fire down on one of them from here. It's at about 10 or so minutes. As you can see, I've removed the trees to give you a clearer idea of what's going on. Over here on the right flank, I moved this team here just to get eyes along here to see if there's anything nasty coming up. I've cleared the building. There seems to be maybe a sound contact there, so I'll have to take that. But I also wanted to show you each of these buildings I'm I'm going to have to clear, and it's going to take time, but hopefully by the time I reach this one, or maybe even get as far as this one, the air support will come down. So let's just turn the trees back on. It's one of the trucks. I wanted to get rid of the trucks because one of the things about this game... Oh no, that's because it's in the back. I've taken both of these trucks out. When you're calling air support, they will tend to go for vehicles first. It's just the way the game is at the moment. I mean, it's an aircraft, they can't tell the difference. So I've tried to take both vehicles out with my machine gun, which I've managed to do, but they're not smoking, so I might still have the aircraft attack them first. Okay, so hopefully we are going to be able to neatly clear this building.
Charge! Follow me, men!
Get more. Oh, where's that? Oh, it's those. They've got a sight on me. I have to pull them out. Oh, who's that? Oh, this is turning into an utter disaster. Yeah, I'm pushing a little bit too quickly. Again, F company moving up nicely. Get a lot of sound contacts over here. I have a check up to see when the aircraft are coming in. When they do arrive, it can take several minutes for them to complete before they turn and go, which is a good thing, but if you're short on time, I'm pulling the squad I had over here. Second squad to reinforce these guys. I've lost too many men, rushing it too much. Oh, bloomin' heck. This is an utter disaster. Them being so just down on the ground floor, they'd be okay. Okay, so another 5 minutes before air support comes in, and I'm gonna let these guys sit tight for just let them finish their moves. Let them sit tight for a while. So in the meantime, over on the left flank, I've got a number 3 platoon, Fox Company, moving forward up to the hedgerow on here. I'm bringing 2nd platoon back a little bit and then across to support the clearing of this road here. I was going to use 2nd platoon to bring them up to this point here. Or we can hear the start of the aircraft, but they're not due to start their attack for a couple of more minutes. Now over here on the left flank, F Company 3rd platoon. So over here on the left flank, F Company 3rd platoon. They're getting close to the hedgerow here. To put some suppressive fire down. And we've got one of those vehicles now burning. I've got 2nd Squad 18 moving slowly into this. Oh, here we go again. What the hell is in there? Those guys. Just those guys. The whole squad. This might be a mistake it's made. That's a very costly on this building. So I've got 3rd Squad 18. They're going to move into the building, try and do buddy aid on my fallen troops. Now what's that, an air attack? Let's bring that back. Does it hear the aircraft coming in? Oh, yes. Looks like they've abandoned one of the AA guns. Just keep an eye on the troops down here moving towards the building, and eye out for any more. There's maybe some sort of support team, and they're going in again.
Quiet down. Let's get some noise discipline here.
Looks like another team from the AA gun. Oh, I think that's the same one we spotted earlier. These guys are doing buddy aid now. Now, one of the aircraft has finished its attack run, but I've got a chance to use it again. So I've set up a mission in this area here. The rest of the company I've got moving down here. I'm going to come across and start clearing that road. So these guys are coming under fire from over here as well, so that's good. I thought I'd sorted out this machine gun team. It took me a long time to work my way up that road to take them out. I need something like mortars to come down on these guys. See if one of these teams can do the business. The only mortar team I can really use are these guys, so I'm pulling them back around, and I'm going to put them up into this tree line here, where I was originally going to put this platoon, second platoon. This does still worry me. There's 2 men on that team. I believe this one's abandoned. And certainly that one is. But this heavy machine gun team is annoying me. But I think I'm going to bring the rest of this F Company, 1st Platoon, up to this hedgerow here. I think it's going to be okay. I switched off the flanking suppressive fire on this. I'm hoping it's not going to fire again. I'm also moving a couple of my teams into the upper levels of this build. Got E Company's 2nd Platoon set up here, so I'm going to start working my way down this road. I'm not sure. It's got a lot of sound contacts over in Nijmegen. I'm not sure how big a problem that's going to be, but my air support coming in at some point. I missed. These flyboys. So I've got these guys moving up to the... Oh! Have they got some sort of contact? Oh, over here. Didn't spot them. Looks like there's a sound contact in there. This gun seems to be pretty active. It's still got 4 men. I'm moving this team up, and they're going to do the assault on that building. Just got this team scouting ahead slightly. They're not big enough really to mount an assault. So I've reduced the tree shown to give a better view of what's going on, not only for you but for me. Got this team moving up, see if they can get some eyes down on the emplacement down here to put some fire. I've got a mortar team moving into position, and they should have sight on this position and also that heavy machine gun position. the troops moving up. Oh, I'm taking casualties over that. Where's that coming from?
Listen up. Enemy AT gun spotted.
Keep moving! Let's go!
Looks like that building there, and also... No, that's far going in. Looks like this building here. Must be a heavy machine gun in that building.
Move it! Go, go, go! Move it! Go, go, go!
Trouble is now I've got a couple of things going on at once, but we're going to stick with these guys.
Listen up!
I've got mortar fire coming down over here for a while. I've got to be careful because I've only got 20 shells there. Oh, they've actually spotted someone in this building.
Hold your position.
So I just heard the aircraft, so it should be doing a attack on Nijmegen shortly. I'm also moving my troops up. I want to get these buildings sorted out as soon as possible. I've got mortar fire. I've changed it from that machine gun position down to this remaining ACAC. So that's obviously one of the last ones it's going to go before it changes. Oh, that building there has got... So these guys... Oh, he's bugging out, but I want to make sure that building's clear. It's good he's running out, so he's going to come under fire from my other guys. Still not totally dealt with that heavy machine gun team. I don't know whether that gun is actually out of action. Not seen it. Oh, no, that's firing. There's something over there. I'll let these mortars fire for the rest of this turn. Obviously, I can't do anything about that. But then I'll move them back onto that heavy machine gun team. These guys are moving up and into position. This is looking good so far. Get those guys out. It's here that I think was the heavy machine gun. Okay, I'm pushing a team forward into this area. be almost the last of the mortars now. Was it here or I can't remember. I think it was. No, it was here that the machine gun team was, wasn't it? They've got a sound contact there. Oh, what was that? That's way off target. I had it set up to be that area there. Okay, I'm starting to move up to the next set of buildings. These guys have got a nice viewpoint actually. I might move one of my smaller teams up there. They're shooting over here. They can see the fortifications and these guys. That's good. Okay, I'm starting my assault on this building first, because it's the closest to the hedge gap. I'm tending now to, whenever I do an assault on a building, I tend to go for ground floor and then work up. I find too often that if I'm tending to assault the upper floor and there's Germans on the bottom floor, they will tend to get shot up. Here comes that aircraft. So, very quickly, over on the left flank, I'm moving my team further up. They didn't come under fire. I'm also want to try and get some eyes on this building which seems to be occupied. So I've got this team moving up to the third floor. Oh, yeah. Oh. Taking fire. Commander's died. It's a heavy machine gun.
Let's go.
Hold your position.
Okay, got 16 minutes left and I'm pushing hard. I'm moving one of the platoons of F Company along to the edge of Nijmegen. And more wounded. Putting some heavy fire down on here, so I want to move some more teams up. But I think I'm being dealt it more than I'm dishing it out. These guys are in position. I've got another team moving up to here. Oh, those are the ones. Oh.
Spotted an enemy unit.
Still 4 of them in there. While we're looking at this, I've got more of another platoon of F Company moving up onto Nijmegen. Come on, guys. I've got a main team coming up. They're going to rest a while, and then they're going to assault the first floor, or the ground floor. F Company are moving nicely forward, so I should be there within the next 1 or 2 turns. I've got one team occupying this building. Seems to be light resistance at the moment. What's happening here? Should be starting their assault. There's a guy there. I think they've all evacuated the building. Oops, let's come back here for a second. So I've got E Company finally sorting out this building here, and then it's just this one, these ones here to do. I've also got one of my squads. They're going to assault the trench works here. I don't think there's anyone of any significance left. Heavy machine gun team here again. Okay, so as you can see, F Company is steadily moving up for the final assault on Nijmegen. Now, there's an exit F Company. If that's an objective, the way it works, all I need to do is put one unit on there. So this team here took a... No, sorry. This team here took a casualty. Trying to manoeuvre troops to take out that heavy machine gun team. They are a pain. I seem to have spotted a bunker, which has caused some casualties. So I'm going to assault this building here, and hopefully they can deal with it. Also pop some smoke over there to give some cover to the troops there.
Enemy infantry sighted.
Rückzug! Zieht euch zurück!
Okay, so they seem to be bugging out. And coming on to some other fire. Ah, taking casualties.
Feindliche Infanterie.
Pumping some lead into this bunker now. They should have a grenade team firing. Unless he's the one that got wounded. I've also moved one of my teams. Oh, they've already gone. It was the last move. Onto the exit. Oh, another wounded. Yes, my grenade guy. Got this, another team moving into this building, I hope. But they've got a long way round to come.
Rückzug!
Starting to take over the buildings. These guys seem to be bugging out. Everyone seems to have died inside the bunker. And there's another bunker. Seems to have sorted out that machine gun team over there, which is good. Got teams moving into various buildings here. There it is. Got sight on it. It's facing that way, which is good news. Could really do with a bazooka team.
Look out. Enemy contact.
These guys have got a bazooka, so I'm moving them up. Hopefully they'll be able to take out that bunker. Then I'll move them up to take out the other one.
Pay attention. Look out. Enemy contact.
So here we go with the bazooka. Oh, above. He's got 6 shots though, so it's 5 more to go. Well done, that man. Looks like it'll take another one at least.
Okay, Sergeant.
Oh, above. Looks like I'm going to need another bazooka team to take out the other. Or if I've got someone with satchel charges, maybe. So I've got this other team moving around as well.
attention.
I'll get them to assault the trench.
Contact. Enemy units.
That's the last one. Oh, what are they doing going around the corner? I didn't want them to go around the corner. We're running out of time. 4 minutes to go, including this turn. Ow! That whole team's going to... I'm going to lose that whole team. That whole squad. I think there's someone still in there. Seems to be troops over here. Oh, look.
Take cover. Look out. Enemy contact.
Let's watch this again.
Enemy unit. Enemy contact.
Throwing lots of grenades. There goes another one. Ow, that must have hurt. 2 guys.
Look out. Enemy contact.
God, lost a lot of men here. US Army major victory. Secured the AA guns destroyed. Enemy casualties secured. Friendly condition. 100 points I got for that. Not too bad then. Let's have a look. 264 men okay. 29 men killed. 37 wounded. Over on the German side, 26 men okay. 77 men killed. 45 men wounded. 4 men missing. So a quick review of the map. Zoom out. They had a rifle team in there. These guys, but I don't think they were doing any damage. There's quite a few of them really. This wooded area. But still, that's it for mission 1. We've won mission 1, so the next one will be mission 2. Thanks very much for watching.